I can't believe people actually donate this stuff to the thrift store. It blows my mind. Hey guys, it's Christina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna share with you my newest thrift haul. I got so much good stuff for spring, and I'm also gonna give you some tips about thrifting, just because I personally didn't start thrifting until the past year. I just feel like the reason why I was nervous to do it was because I felt like I was taking away from people if I went to the thrift store, and I didn't ever want to take away from people who needed things. But as I educated myself on thrifting, I realized there's definitely enough for everyone. Like when you go to the thrift stores, it's insane how much stuff is there, and the majority of it makes it to landfills anyway because not enough people are buying it. So I no longer feel guilty about it, and I hope that my tips will help you, and I'm so excited to share with you what I got because it's incredible. Okay, so tip number one is you need to eat a snack, girlfriend. Eat a meal, eat a snack before you go to the thrift store, because it's super overwhelming, and being hangry at the thrift store is terrible. Okay, so when I go to the thrift store, I like to go in the morning when they first open. It's less crowded. Well, not always. Sometimes it's super crowded if they're having a sale. But I like to go in the morning personally when I have more energy. So I will make sure to eat breakfast and just even bring a snack with me so I am ready to go for the day. I also bring my Stanley, so I have water. Just do what you need to do so that you are not hangry and overwhelmed. I got this cute little dress. It is by the brand Tuckernuck, which is a super expensive brand. They're like an online boutique, and they sell a bunch of other brands, but they also sell their brand. So this is a Tuckernuck dress. It is so nice and thick. I love it. It has pockets. Anytime I find a dress with pockets, I'm like, yes, yes, girl, that I need that dress. I love the material. It's nice and thick. It's so well made. I think this is such a cute pattern for spring. Okay, my second tip when going to the thrift store is to have an idea of what you're looking for and pick some sections that you want to hit up first. So for example, if you're looking for dresses, add dresses. If you want some activewear and shorts, those would be the three sections you want to focus on first. It's super overwhelming at the thrift store, and sometimes it's hard to get through the entire store in one day, depending how big your store is. So go in mind directly where you want to go. So right when you get to the thrift store, be like, all right, I'm going to the dress section. Go to the dresses, and when you're done with that, do your next section, which is the shorts, and then do your activewear or whatever section it is. And then from there, see how you feel. Maybe go get lunch, come back, or just be done for the day. And the next time you go to the thrift store, go somewhere else. But I think that helps me a lot, is just to break it up and then go in there with a purpose. How cute is this little shimmer dress? It is so beautiful, so shimmery. It's just a boutique brand, but I thought this was so fun for spring. It'd be good for like a girls brunch, going out to dinner. I think it's so cute for Nashville. I am going to Nashville this year, but not until fall. So maybe I'll bring it with me with some cowboy boots, but I think it's so cute. It's just like a fun little dress, like an oversized baby doll dress, which I think those are so fun. Okay, my next tip is to learn the neighborhoods in your city. And this is gonna be trial and error, but I feel like certain thrift stores are definitely better than others. And it usually comes down to like the neighborhood. So wherever the wealthy neighborhood is in your city, definitely go there. I find really good stuff in wealthy neighborhoods, as well as even the suburbs. I think the suburbs sometimes have better stuff than the actual city, but that's gonna vary from city to city. So for example, I live in Dallas, Texas, and we have some very wealthy areas that are actually in Dallas proper, like in the city. And I know that's not how all cities operate. A lot of times it's the outskirts of the city that are better. So you just need to know where to go in your city. But I feel like Dallas, if you live here, we have a lot. We have a bunch in the city, and then the suburbs have really good ones too. So learn those areas, and I would definitely start with the wealthy neighborhood, wherever that is, wherever that area is. Go to whatever thrift stores are closest to it, because that's usually where the people in the neighborhood that live there are dropping their stuff off. Y'all, I died, I hit the floor, and I was resurrected when I found this dress. I cannot believe I love Shack Fancy dress. This is one of my favorite brands. I was so excited when I found this dress. Yeah, literally just like OMG, OMG died. I know that Love Shack Fancy is maybe not as cool as it was 3 years ago, so maybe people are starting to donate their stuff, but that's just wild to me. Like, am I a bad person? Because I would never donate like a Love Shack Fancy dress to like a thrift store. I do donate clothes, but when it's very expensive items like that, I tend to either sell it on Poshmark, sell it at a buy sell trade store, or I'll give it to friends and family. Let me know in the comments if you donate like really expensive stuff, or what do you do with your stuff? Would love to know. Am I a terrible person? It's just crazy to me that like, I don't know, I just would never donate a Love Shack Fancy dress, but that's me. Okay, my next tip for you is if thrifting is new to you or thrifting makes you nervous or gives you the ick, try a buy sell trade store. So those are places, what it basically means is people go in and sell their clothes and then they buy the clothes and give the person cash. So it's very curated. They also only take like on trend seasonal things in very good condition. So this is places like Plato's Closet, Buffalo Exchange, Crossroads, and Uptown Cheapskate. Those are all buy sell trade stores, and that's a great place to shop. It's a great place to sell your stuff. Now you're not gonna get stuff as cheap there as you would at the thrift store, but what's nice about it is you don't have to search through racks like you do at the thrift store, which honestly, that's like kind of the fun part at the thrift store, because then when you find something, it's so exciting, but everything's way more curated at the buy sell trade stores. So you're gonna be able to find Free People, Abercrombie, Madewell, Lululemon, all those brands will be there, and it'll be trendy stuff, and usually prices are anywhere from like $15 to $25. They're always having sales, so you can definitely get stuff cheaper, but those are great stores to get your feet wet and see if you feel comfortable buying stuff that's gently used. And again, I like those stores as well because everything's very curated and it's easier to find good brands. So here's an example of shopping in the rich neighborhood. I went here in Dallas and I found this Rails dress. A Rails dress, these dresses are like $200 at Nordstrom. This is a classic piece. Like, this type of dress never goes out of style. It's just so classic. I love Rails. It's one of my favorite brands. Their stuff is so well made and it's so soft. So I got this dress for $5. $5, can you believe that? And it was definitely at a thrift store, not a buy sell trade store, and I just couldn't believe it. I was so excited. So if you ever see the brand Rails, definitely try it, see if you like it. I love it, it's so soft. Okay, my next tip is kind of funny, and take it how you want to take it, but it's all about having good karma at the thrift store, okay? And I really believe that helps me find good things. So what I do is anytime something drops on the floor, I make sure I pick it up, I put it back on the hanger. If I'm searching through hangers and something falls, I pick it up. If the hangers are all tangled, I untangle them. And if there's stuff in my cart that I decide I no longer want, I put them back. I'm just a good human, okay? I'm just trying to be a good shopper, and I feel like the thrift gods bless me for that, okay? So it's all about good karma. So that is my tip to you. Just be a good shopper and the thrift gods may bless you with some good vibes. Here's an example of the thrift gods blessing me. I found this dress For Love and Lemons. I am obsessed with For Love and Lemons. It is such a gorgeous brand. I feel like it's hard to find. It's expensive. Those dresses are like $200 to $300. They're so cute and they're so in style right now. The whole cottage, like chic vibe is so in right now. Here's a video of me blessing the thrift gods for blessing me. Okay, I was so excited when I found this dress. I posted this on Instagram, so if you are on Instagram, follow me. It's the same username as my YouTube, Christinabtv, and I'm always posting on stories and reels, so we can definitely keep in touch on there as well. Okay, my next tip at the thrift store is when you are there, really pick a section and go through it. So if you're in the activewear section, don't just rummage, okay? You need to physically touch everything and look at everything, because you're not gonna find stuff if you just skim. You've really gotta look. touching stuff is really gonna help you find Lululemon, okay? Because Lululemon has a very specific feel to it, and you need to be looking and touching everything and just kind of zone out, okay? So don't get overwhelmed by looking at the store or the next rack. Just focus on where you are and just go through each piece. And look what I found. I found Lululemon the last time I went to the thrift store, and this is like a cute little crop top, but it's one of my favorite fabrics. It's like that Nulu fabric, and I love these type of shirts because they look really cute tucked into jeans. You don't just have to wear them exercising. I love looking for activewear at the thrift store. I wear so much activewear from working from home and walking my dogs, and just like I like being in it. It's super comfortable. I love Lululemon. If you love Lululemon, make sure you're subscribed to my channel because my next video is going to be a huge, massive Lululemon haul. It is definitely a brand I will continue to splurge on, and I will always recommend people to that brand because it's just high quality, and I feel like their pieces last year after year. I've had some leggings now for some time, and like they don't get messed up in the washing machine. Like they're just so good. I lost my mind when I found this aloe skirt. This is a recent skirt. Like this is still in stores. This is not old, which a lot of stuff at the thrift store, some of it is like outdated, old. No, this is literally, you can go buy this at the store right now for like $80. So I did pay $20 for this, which is the most expensive thing I've ever paid for at a thrift store, which is crazy that they're even charging that, but sometimes they do know what's on trend and what's relevant, and I was happy to pay it because it's still so much cheaper than if I were to buy it in stores. I was so excited about this. It is literally so cute. I'm so excited. That was one of my best finds. If you like videos like this, give this video a thumbs up so I know to keep making thrifting videos if that is something you are into. Also, leave a comment and let me know which item you thought was the best find, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.